Make the ground shake.
Hey guys! Hey! How you doing? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm doing something special for my 100 subscribers. I have reached 100 subscribers. And what I did was something extraordinary actually. I wanted to do a Q&A because people asked for a Q&A a lot of my reflections, I swear. I asked for a Q&A, and so I said, okay, let's do a Q&A. Oh my goodness, I swear this glass is there. And so I said, okay, let's do a Q&A, but if I reach 100 subscribers. And the last Q&A I made was when I think it was 50 subscribers, and double that, I got 100 subscribers, and now, guys, calm down, I have 102 subscribers. I bet 2 of them are gonna unsubscribe as soon as this video is up, and by the time this video is up, I'm probably gonna have like 61 subscribers because everyone's so mean to me. They just unsubscribe, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I decided to do with the intro. This intro is so long. You might have noticed that I changed my intro, I changed my banner, and the reason behind that is because I promised my friends that I would make it more professional when I reach a professional stage where I think I should be more professional in terms of making videos and, you know, just graphic. So what I did was I tried to do an experiment, and actually the experiment went really well. I'm going to use the experiment actually, and I asked my whole year. So what I mean by that is right now I'm in year 9, which is I think grade 8. So I asked my whole grade in my school. I emailed them, and I'm making a Google form, and I asked them a question, like, give me questions for my YouTube video. And people actually surprisingly did give me questions. I had received 25 questions actually, and I'm just so, you know, I'm quite actually surprised it worked. I mean, obviously my year have like 100 people in it, but I only received 24. But as long as I did receive, I mean, these questions, I'm happy. And so I just want to start off, and you see my phone right here. It's quite cool. It's just an iPhone 6 with a case on it. Okay. Anyway, so the very first question I received was, did you legit just email this to the whole year? And the person who asked it was anonymous, because what I did was I asked them if they wanted me to tell their name during the Q&A. Some people said yes, some people said no, and this person said no. So let's just call them anonymous. Not the anonymous group, guys. Come on, you guys are so, oh my goodness, come on. Anyway, did you legit just email this to the whole year? Yes, I did. I actually did. If you haven't realized, if I didn't, then how would you even be answering this form? Anyway, it's quite a retarded questions, and I asked and told them to not give inappropriate questions. They didn't. There was only one inappropriate question, which comes up later on. I'll tell you. And the second one was asked by my friend Jinjae, and he asked, "What you gonna do with tat dessert?" Wait. Which dessert? Because the spelling here is so weird that I don't even understand which dessert. I mean, this guy spelled dessert with the D-I-S-E-R-T. I don't know which desert. Is it like the one in like the middle of Australia is full of desert, or dessert, like food dessert or desert? I'm confused. So the question here is, if it's a food dessert, I would eat it. If it's not, then I probably would never even touch it, because I don't want to get even 10 than I already am. Not being racist to myself, just saying. Anyway, question number 3 was asked by my friend as well. His name is Brandon. He asked me, I love your videos, but why do you only stick to a few games? And the answer to that is because I don't have the luxury to buy a lot of games and make videos on them. I don't have time. That's the factor is time. I need time, and I don't have that. I have school things going on. What I do here is just a hobby. It's what I want to do, what I love to do. So right now I'm looking at myself and I'm talking to myself, so which kind of makes me a retard, but it's just a hobby, guys. And The question to that I just told you, I don't have that much money. I don't have luxury in buying games whenever I want, like Fallout 4, Black Ops 3. I don't buy them. Some of them I do. Some of them I wait for about 2 months and then I buy them. Until then, if I really want that game, I just torrent it. Come on, I live in a country where no one gives if I torrent or pirate software. If I use pirated software, no one cares because it's legal in this country where I live. And so, I mean, I'm using advantage of that luxury. So that is your answer, Brendan. And the question number 5, actually. Wait, question number 4, I think I did it wrong. It's actually question number 5. So this question I answered in the very last Q&A. And the answer to that is not because. When did I start? I started 2011. And yeah, the answer to your question. Let me just quickly check how long this video is, because I don't want this to be too long. It's already 6 minutes anyway. Oh yeah, it is 6 minutes. Okay. So number 6, the question number 5. Sorry, question number 5. Define oxidization. Process or result of oxidizing or being oxidized. That is the definition of oxidization. That's what. And the spelling of oxidization is wrong here, but I'm just gonna ignore that like that never happened, because it never did actually happen. Anyway, let's see. Question number 6. If you had to throw away all of your games but save one, which game would it be? And this was asked by Rachel, and the answer to that is Minecraft, because I've been playing Minecraft ever since 2010, and I love that game. I would never stop playing that game, even if I'm like 80 years old. I mean, I honestly love that game, so I'll throw everything else. I'll keep that Minecraft game with me, and my PC, of course. I would want my PC. I'm not gonna throw my PC away, so I'll keep that as well. If I know you didn't ask that, but additional. Okay, the question number 7 is quite emotional. If you were to die, who would you die with? And this question was asked by Billy. Now this guy, I swear, in science class, he tries to blow everything up. He asked the teacher, teacher, can we make a bomb and blow the entire science block? Seriously, Billy? Come on. Anyway, going back to the question Q&A. I would die with my parents. If you're asking me in this age, if I'm 13 years old, then obviously I'd be with my parents. Who else would I be with? Because they took care of me my whole life, and the least I owe them is at least die with them. Come on, guys. Who do you think I die with? I'm not those kind of guys who, like, in the age of 12, I have girlfriends and boyfriends. I'm not gay, I'm just saying. I'm not gay, so don't worry. No, it's not my culture. It's not my culture to have girlfriends or stuff like that in this age, and so I would actually not die with my girlfriend if I actually have one, which I don't. So don't go crazy. I don't have any girlfriends. I don't want one. I won't need one right now. So as long as I have my parents with me, I'm happy, because they took care of me. I'm not saying it because everything I do, everything I want, they buy me for. It's not that. It's not because of that. It's really emotional. I don't want to get so deeply exposed into this question. So let's go to the next statement, not question. This person said, "You suck," and it was actually Mr. Nicewind. He preferred me to not tell his name, but I know that he would prefer to say his name. Mr. Nicewind said I suck, and I said, "Ask me a question, not give me a statement." These guys clearly don't understand the question, like don't understand what I asked them. So okay, and then question number 9. How long is your stick? Don't think wrong. And this was asked by Jaden, and I actually had no idea. If I had like a meter ruler stick, I would just say it's 1 meter. But any stick, if I had to take it from a branch or anything, it would probably 20 meters. It's 20 meters, okay? I don't really care which stick you're talking about. I don't even know what stick you're talking about, but it's 20 meters, okay? That's it. That's the end of conversation right here. It's 20 meters. Let's go to the next damn question. So, it's quite ironic, actually. I have 2 statements here, again, statements, not questions, right beside each other, and they're stop uploading so we can keep playing. Too bad. I'm keep playing, so I have to keep playing, and I have to keep uploading, so you guys can keep watching. Anyway, let's go to question number 12. And this was asked by, oh, I'm not, sorry. This person said don't say that person's name, not her. It's just came out. The name's right here. Anyway, that she asked, I'm just going to say she. She said nothing for the question. And yeah, that was her question. So, nothing. And to answer that question, let me just try to get something to answer this question here. There we go. The answer's right there. I just said it. If you guys weren't watching, then I don't know what you were doing, but I just said the answer while I was just staring into the mists of this beautiful room I'm isolated in. Anyway, question number 13. What is your name? This was asked by Megan, and my name is Adrian, Roshan, Andrew, and Manohar. I can't believe I just said my name in front of a public video, but who cares? Anyway, question number 14. If you could live in any game world, what world would it be? And this was asked by Hannah, and actually, it'd be quite ironic. More girls asked questions than boys did. But anyway, the answer to that is because, not because, I would choose Grand Theft Auto 5, especially because, I mean, like, you get from, like, a really, really, the worst crime. If you kill 2 people, the cops won't notice. You kill a 3rd person, then they notice. And all they have to do is steal a car and just hide, and the cops will never find you again. It's like amazing world. Everything looks amazing in GTA. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to be in GTA world? Anyway, question number 15. This is asked by Sophia, and she asked me, why do you have such little followers? And the reason to that is because I have so much competition and 1 billion people. I'm one of those 13-year-old guys who just want to make videos for fun. I'm not making videos to earn money or anything like that. Because honestly, I only earn $3 every 1,000 views, and I rarely get 1,000 views. I get like 50 views every video maximum. And the reason why I have so little followers, I just told you, because there's so much competition, and I don't know what you mean. I don't know if you're saying I don't deserve a lot of followers or I do deserve a lot of followers. I will ask you that later, and you can answer that in the comment section below. Guys, just tell me. I don't really care if you say I don't deserve a lot of followers, because I don't really care. I'm just gonna ignore the next question because it's also nothing. And then question number 18, yeah. Why did you start YouTube? And again, I said this in the last Q&A. I started YouTube because I was inspired by this guy called Rob's World. He used to make origami videos, and I got inspired from him. And I just thought, hey, let's go, let's do this. Let's make videos and show off what I can do, my skills and all that. I did that, and I'm at 100 subscribers in 3 months. And yeah. Question number 19. Why did you email your school for questions? Do you not have any other friends? And this question was asked by Andrea. And again, it's a really emotional question. I do have friends. This is my spine. What the heaven? Anyway, what I was about to say is, this was an experiment I wanted to try out and how you guys react. It's like a social experiment I wanted to try out. And since it went out so well, I decided I want to just use this, because I have like 400 friends on Skype. I could just, no, literally have 400 friends. I'm not even lying. So I can ask them immediately. I have like a thing, and if I send this thing, it sends to all my contacts, online and offline. And by the time they're online, they can ask me the question, and then I could just note it down and answer it. I could do that, but I didn't, because I thought it would be quite boring and a lot of work for me, like to just note down every single question they ask me. And this is a really good thing. Google Form has its own Excel sheet, and it just carries all the information of responses into this sheet, and I can just look at it and see who it was and what they said, and it's just really good. So it's not really an experiment. It's really an experiment. It's not because I have no other friends. So It's an experiment, social experiment, I told you. So that's it. End of story. Question number 20. Can you sing Bang 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 into the room for me? And this question was asked. Oh no, this person doesn't want to say the name. So anonymous, you asked me, can you sing Bang Bang? And honestly, I don't really know the lyrics, but I'm pretty sure it goes like this. I don't remember the rest of the song actually. Just forgive me. Anyway, question number 21. This one is even more emotional. Thank you, Ibrahim, for asking me this question. What is the meaning of life? Now, moments you've all been waiting for, guys. Every single Q&A, I bet you there's one guy who asked me this question. And actually, I have a great answer to this. I'm not trying to find the answer. I'm just trying to get this thing back. I'm not reading off a thing, so... Okay, watch this. Okay. Life is like a journey on a train, with its stations, with changes of routes and with accidents. We board this train when we are born and our parents are the ones who get our ticket. We believe they will always travel on this train with us. However, at some station, our parents will get off the train, leaving us alone on this journey. As time goes by, other passengers will board the train, many of whom will be significant, our siblings, friends, children, and even the love of our life. Many will get off during journey and leave a permanent vacuum in our lives. Many will go so unnoticed that we won't even know when they vacated their seats and got off the train. Betrayers, I don't know. This train ride will be full of joys, sorrow, fantasy, expectations, hellos, goodbyes, and farewells. A good journey is helping, loving, having a good relationship with all co-passengers, and making sure that we give our best to make their journey comfortable. And the twist is, we will never know. Let me quickly go back to the sheet, guys. We will never know when we get off, and that's the good thing, because we don't know what station we're going to get off. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep playing until we don't stop. And then at that one point, you know you're going to have to get off. You leave all of it with that memory of what you have accomplished in this world. And that is what life is. And I wrote all that myself, by the way. So, yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you, Rita, for making this emotional. You are a very emotional person. Indeed. Question number 22 is quite an inappropriate question, but I'm going to answer it anyway because this one is actually quite funny. Question number 22 was asked by, I'm not going to say the name because he doesn't want to get in trouble. He asked me this question: why don't you have 3 nipples? And he actually asked me 2 questions. So this is the first one: why don't you have 3 nipples? And the answer to that is because I don't know. Ask God. Why did you create 3 nipples? Come on, Jesus. Well, why? Why not 3 nipples? Why give us 2? I don't know. Ask him. Why asking me? I'm not a doctor. Am I? I don't know. Am I? Anyway, the second question is: if you had a pizza and it could talk, would you feel guilty about eating it? And yes, I would feel guilty before I eat it because it looks so tasty that I will eat it before it even says anything. So what I would do is, before it says anything at all, I would tape its mouth and then eat it. So I won't feel guilty at all because it's just a normal pizza. It doesn't talk. So smart, guys, right here. What I could do is cut half of it and then eat half of it, and the other half I bury it I put it down and it says R.I.P. Talking Pizza. Like Pizza Steve, you know Pizza Steve from Uncle Grandpa? That's like the worst show in the world, but I still watch it. Anyway, question number 23. Will this get answered? And this question was asked by Adrian, and guess what? It did get answered, so yeah. And question number 24, asked by Joel. And he asked me, are you smart in any subject? Yes, I'm smart in many subjects actually. But since you haven't asked me what subjects, I'm not going to tell you because I would tell anyway, but you didn't ask me specifically, so I'm not going to tell you. That's me basically. I'm like a democratic guy. If you don't ask me a question, I'm not going to answer it. So question number 25 is actually, I don't have it on my hand. I actually tore it apart because it's amazingly good. So the question there in my head, it was like, how do you boost up your, How else, other than talking about yourself and making videos, do you boost your massive ego? And this question was asked by Louise. Let me answer that question. Actually, I already answered it today, the day I recorded it. Today is the 24th, and I answered it already in an email I sent to my math class. And all I do is I go up to the stage and I start dancing like an idiot, which makes everyone look at me. Ego, but I don't really have an ego about me, or I wish I don't, because I don't want to be always thinking about, hey, this is what I care about. I care about power. I care about money, power. This is me and that. I have money, so cha-ching. I'm not like one of those guys that do this. So I don't do that. Okay, so I'm not those kind of guys. So anyway, that was it, guys. Finished, and this video is like 21 minutes long. I can't believe how people want to watch this. It's like 21 minutes. If you're watching this 21 minutes, you give me a digital virtual high five right now. The sound effect was like the best sound effect in the world. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a simple Q&A, which took me 21 minutes because I had 25 questions being asked. Please make comments, guys, and goodbye.